Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching this video from and when you're watching this video. It's a boy Elzenitho. It's been a while. Yeah, fully back. Yeah, so today we're going to be checking out an amazing tool. I mean, it's not a new, it's not like a new thing, but it's a very popular tool now, and most of us already know what the tool is all about. It's called Chat GPT, and what it does is like it's just like an amazing AI tool that gets inputs from you and gives you outputs. No matter what you're looking for, it can provide you the answer. And so, I mean, I've been checking it out. I've been using it for a few of my works and stuff like that. But I wanted to show you how you can use it in your, everyday life and process and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you how to access Chat GPT and also what you can do with it, like the limitless things you can do with it. So first thing first, we are going to go to Google Chrome. Now you can use your phone, but I would advise you use the system because most time when you try to access the Chat GPT on your phone, it usually bring up this notification that okay, a lot of persons are currently on it, and so sometimes when you input something, it takes a bit of time to respond, and sometimes it might never respond at all. But on the system, it has never given me that information. At least it sometimes gives me a notice, but it will always respond to my request. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. First off, you want to go to www.openai.gpt. Now, immediately you open it, you are going to see this first one, openai.com and all that. So just click on the first one. Now, the moment you click on it, what you will see this what's it called, site, right? What you want to do is you come down to the bottom part, that's to the footer, and you will see Chat GPT. Now, aside Chat GPT, we have DALL-E, Whisper, Alignment, all these projects, but we are concerned with just the AI, the Chat GPT. So just click on that. Now, when you click on that, what you want to do is come to try Chat GPT. Now, when you open this, right, it's going to give you an option to sign up. Now, when you sign up, I already signed up, so that's why it went directly into the platform. But I mean, what you just do is you just sign up, put in your email and all that, verify your email. Then immediately you're done with that, it brings you down here. And so this is how it looks like, right? And they've given you some examples, like you can ask it, explain quantum computing in simple terms. Like it has limitless capabilities. Like it's just like you talking to a robot that has information of the entire internet, probably from 2020 to 2023. So imagine how limitless it is. For example, let me give you an example. So if I say explain nuclear fusion to a third grader, that means I want ChatGPT to explain nuclear fusion to a child, right? And just press enter, and we'll just watch what it's going to say. Like it's going to write out the explanation for you, like an explanation that is so simple, so simplified that when you explain it to a child, the child will get a bit of an understanding of what you're talking about. And so, like, this is just the surface, and you just have to wait for it. So it's done, and immediately it's done, it's just come down here, and it gives you, it's like notify you that okay, you've saved one of your chats here, and you can see, if you read through, you see that it's a simplified version. It's a simplified explanation of nuclear fission. Nuclear fission is a process that happens inside atomic bombs and nuclear power plant, blah blah blah. It's very simple, but that's not what we're going to. Now, what I want to show you now is the power of Chat GPT in achieving several things, both for programmers, for designers, and stuff like that. Take for example, create a multiplication table of 12 times using Python programming language. So what we want to tell it is, can you give us a code that can create multiplication table in Python? Just watch. Sure. And it's going to, in less than 1-2 minutes, you have your, it's not even up to a minute, in less than 30 seconds you have your code. And funniest thing is, when you copy this code, you can copy the code. When you copy this code and take it to Python, it works. Like, I've tried it, it works. I don't know if I can open Python here, because I think I have Python here. Like, it really works, and it's just so amazing. It's, imagine you as a developer, right, as a programmer. So let's copy the code. Now let's go to this is Python, right? So I'm just going to copy and paste. Then I'm going to it's been a while I used Python, so but I'm going to just enter, and I think I'm going to, what am I supposed to do? Let me see. I've forgotten how to use this. I've forgotten how to use this. It's been a long time, but yeah, I am going to figure it out, don't worry. Anyways, let's press enter, and you can see your times table is out. Like, it's just so amazing. 1 times 1 to 12, 10 times 1 to 12, and it works. So it's just so amazing. Now imagine if you ask Chat GPT, create a landing page, a simple landing page, right, of a website, of a food website, using I don't know, is it what programming language can we use? Let's say C++. Let's try this. I hope it works. I'm sorry, but C++ is not a suitable language for creating. You can see that I definitely am not a developer. So, I mean, it says you could typically use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So, okay, I will now watch. I'm going to now tell it, okay, create. Sorry, we just lost power there. But yeah, continue. So as I was saying, create. Just give me a minute. All right. So create using HTML. So I've told it that, okay, instead of creating using C++, then help us create it using HTML, and it's going to give you the code. Like, it's going to give you code that works. Like, when you take this to wherever it is they use in creating HTML websites, it's going to give you a landing page that looks very, very simple, and with the names and everything. So, like, it's just so powerful. So yeah, I mean, we just have to wait till it's done. It's going to even give you content. Like, you can see it, like, it's even creating content for you. So I'm going to show you something now, something very, very interesting, that it's also, like, I mean, I've explained how to use it as a web developer and all those things, programmer and all that. Now, how does this relate to we designers or content creators and stuff? So this code works, right? But let's ask it, give me a carousel of 10 sentences, or just say, let's just say, give me a carousel on the topic the power of branding. Just watch what it will do. Oh, it's still giving me, oh, okay, you know what, there's a mistake. Let me stop generating. So in this situation, right, you have to open another. Let's just copy this. we'll have to open another chat, right? So let's just delete this, then start again, because it automatically assumes that you are talking about the previous chat, because like it's a chat, you are chatting with the robots. So you have to ensure that anytime you want to go into a new topic, you create a new chat. So let's paste that. Give me a carousel on the topic power branding, and when we put that in, like it gives you the slide, the slide, and the slide. Then you can now tell it, okay, give me content based on each slide, and it's going to create those content. Then you can tell it that, okay, give me image options based on these slides. Then it's going to tell you the kind of image you can download online. It's powerful. It's just so powerful. So this is one of the ways in which we as designers can make our work easy. You know, one thing I tell people is that AI is not here to take your work. The only time AI will take your work is if you are not willing to improve, if you are not willing to learn. Like it or not, thank you. Like it or not, AI is here to stay. Technology is here to stay. Technology will keep improving no matter what you say, no matter how you want it. It's going to keep pushing forward. So what you can do is to blend yourself in, and just learn what you need to learn as regards AI and the rest. So yeah, and you can see it has given us 7 slides, each slide with their content. So the first slide says introduction to the power of branding as an header. Then the sub-header would be brief definition of branding and its significance in today's world. Second slide will go into building a strong brand identity with the content. The third slide, building trust with the content. Like, it's just, you can see that there are several things that it helps to achieve. Like, you as a designer, even if you're starting out and you probably cannot afford getting a content creator, you can use this. But what I would just advise is, wherever it is you get here, if you are going to be using it in probably pushing your project out and stuff like that, because it is AI, it's always good to rephrase the sentences that it has given you. And there are also AI tools out there that are good for rephrasing, right? We have rephraser.io, where you just copy a text, paste it there, and it's converted, like it rewrites everything in similar structures, and it just makes things very, very easy. Now lastly, because we just have to rush, I don't spend so much time on this. Lastly, let's delete this. One of my favorite use of Chat GPT. Let's go to LinkedIn, right? And this is for everyone in general. If you probably are trying to apply for job opportunities, scholarship opportunities, whatever opportunity you are trying to apply for, right? So let's go to jobs, and let's say okay, I have this job, senior brand designer of Conan Nickel. So I'm just going to click on it. Just watch. When you click on it and you see this, right? When you apply to a job opportunity like this, there's a place where you will need to put in a cover letter. So what you can do is you can copy this. So you can copy this just as it is. Just copy it to the point where before the offerings, right? Before the offerings, the introduction, what they expect from you, and all that. So just copy that side. Then come to Chat GPT and say, create a cover letter for this position, and then you paste it. Ctrl V to paste. Then you press enter. Then it's going to create an amazing cover letter for you. Like, the cover letter is so dope that it can easily pass for an highly professional cover letter. But like I do say, if you get this cover letter, you still need to like rephrase some words and stuff like that. Just ensure that especially if you're using it for a project, right? You don't want it to be scanned and seen that it's an AI job. You need to rephrase a lot of things. But this is not the only beautiful part. Now it has created a cover letter, but the limitation here now is this: it's only created a cover letter based on this information, so it does not put in consideration your own experience and stuff like that, right? So You just have this, right? I'm writing to express blah blah blah, but it doesn't say anything about who you are, what you've done so far. Now, the beautiful part is this. I'm just going to copy from here. I'm going to copy from here. So what you can then do is this. Let me just copy. Um, this is the cover letter, right? Now, what you do is you're going to go and copy your experiences and you paste it. So you tell the chat GPT that please incorporate my experiences. Then you paste your experiences in it. So for example, I have graphic designer, Creator Studio. That's where I'm currently working. Shout out to Creator Studio, the best studio so far, an amazing studio. Um, Graphic designer, Creator Studio, full time, July 2022. Your skills. Then another experience you have, visual communication personnel, or clerk, you know, the date, and the skill. Another experience, as much experience that you have, just put it there, but just ensure you put please incorporate my experience, and you press enter. Now the moment you press enter, the first cover letter, it's not going to incorporate all your ideas, all your experience, everything that talks about who you are into that cover letter. So it makes it very very specific and unique to your own experience, which is very very mind-blowing, and it just takes away the stress, right? Takes away the stress of you having to sit down to create cover letter for each vacancy that you apply for. Also, imagine then you using it for your scholarship application. Although our advisor, when you're using it for scholarship application, always ensure that when you get your file, you make sure that you rephrase it. Do your own due diligence to go one by one, rephrasing each of the statements there. Else, it can. I mean, for some application, they might want to use AI scanner to check if it has been created by an AI. So you don't want to fall victim of that, right? So you have to ensure that you rephrase those words. But for vacancies like this, I mean, I've been using it so far, right? For random vacancies, just to test and stuff like that. So it's an amazing tool. It's a powerful tool, and as designers, as web developers, wherever it is you are, whatever it is you do, you can definitely use ChatGPT in your line of business. And one thing is this: you have to ensure that you don't see growth in tech as a threat. You have to see it as an opportunity. The more you see it as an opportunity, the more it expands your mind and you'll be able to apply it to several things. The moment you start seeing AI as a threat to what you do, then you don't even know your value. You understand? So it's just to make our work easy. It's just to make our work faster and more efficient and effective. And so that's created the cover letter for me. And you can see here that it says here I have a bachelor's degree in blah blah blah. Some you can see it's not perfect because I do not have a bachelor's degree in arts and design. So in this particular one, I will take it out. I'll just delete it. But it says here correctly that I'm currently working as a graphic designer at Creator Studio, where I have been utilizing my problem solving and branding and identity skills to deliver exceptional design work. Sounds very very professional. And if you read through, you'll see how amazing that's properly created those words. And so yeah, that's Chat GPT. Something you should check out. Make sure you check it out, test it out, try out several things. There's a particular project I'm currently going to work on, and I'm going to use ChatGPT. Probably I'll do a tutorial video on how the process will go and all like that. But I mean, it's just a form of an exposure to you to know that these tools here, they are just for you to make life easy for yourself. It's not a tool that would probably take over the world or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, that's just basically my thoughts about ChatGPT. If this video is something that's giving you some sort of value, please give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment, whatever. So for our 28-day design challenge, we're going to be having it in March, and the reason why we would not have it this February is because at the moment I'm Nigerian, and at the moment the country is not smiling, kind of. So there's a lot of things going on, and a lot of stress, frustration, whatever, and stuff like that. And so I understand that as much as it's my design challenge, I know a lot of persons would want to also participate, and it won't be fair to just leave others hanging and just go along with it when I know that some persons might not be able to participate because of the situations of things. So I felt, okay, you know what, let's just push it forward. I mean, it's design challenge, it's just to improve ourselves, so no problem. So that's basically it, right? Thank you for staying thus far, and yeah, I'm going to see you guys next time.